There we go. Now we're live. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Alright, cool. I have lemonade upstairs, but I forgot to get it. I should have gotten a drink or something. I'm gonna need a drink. Should I get it now or get it later when I inevitably get up anyways? I'll just get it later. We'll take a break at some point during this. That's kind of to be expected. Oh, I hate talking with earbuds in my ears, but I don't have good open back headphones right now, so... My other headphones are being weirdos, so I don't really want to use them. I guess I just could. That might be better. I'm gonna go for it. Alright, never mind. Excuse the noise! It's gonna be double for a bit, I'm sorry. It's really loud for me too, if it makes you feel any better. Yeah, that's much better, isn't it? Probably not, actually, it's still pretty loud. Just turn down your volume at home, you get it. These are less balanced, but I can hear myself speak, so I can hear it. Because they don't actually seal on my head, which I'm realizing. Which is kind of funny, because I just realized that I kind of like that. They just sort of hover. I've been getting back into headphones and music recently, so... Anyways. I restarted the chapter. I think we ended about halfway through last time, but last time was literally over a year ago, I think. So, we're starting just from the beginning of this section. And I think this is 5.6 or whatever I labeled it in the title. I don't actually know that for sure. And the stream just cut out. YouTube says no data, but OBS says it's dropped nothing. I'm gonna trust OBS and assume everything's working perfectly. Let's go. March 15th, New Chalice Lobby. I can't believe it, sir. Extraterritorially. Yes. And there's nothing... I hate the text speed in this game, dude. Oh, you could skip it! In the end, we didn't have enough authority to bring him to justice. I can't believe that even though we know he's the boss, we can't lay a finger on him. I know. Oh, I remember this guy's voice. Oh, he's my favorite character. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, sorry to skip out on you, but I've got some business to take care of. Alright, see you, man. If we can't even give an evil guy like him a slap on the wrist, then what the heck were laws created for? What good are they? If the law can't help us, we'll have to resort to murder. Then I'll go as the Yatagarasu and take care of this myself. Don't you dare. Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, that was a bit too harsh. I know how you feel, sir. We're trying to take on an ambassador, after all. And he did tell us earlier to get out of the theater. This is kind of their country, I guess. Well, isn't it 2 countries? Aren't we literally in the middle of 2 countries? Isn't that the entire fucking point? But I feel like I've been slapped across the face for just doing my job. What am I gonna do? Is my mouse on the screen for you guys? Okay, no. Good. Should I retreat for now and formulate a better plan of attack? Oh, music in this game is so good. Come on, everyone, we can't give up yet. Okay. I want you to think about something for a sec. We've never let up for even a second, and as long as we don't stop investigating, we might find the rotten treasure hidden here. She's right! Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. You're right, Kay. Very well, let us reopen the investigation and see what we find. Come on, Kay. Right behind you. Okay, I actually do remember, weirdest memory I have from a year ago. If I remember correctly, we ended at, like, around this exact point. And I don't think I played any further. If I did, it was for a very short amount of time. But I'm pretty sure I know what the next step actually is, so we'll see. It's to investigate this painting. Now then, before I gather any more information, I should do a bit of housekeeping. This will actually be helpful because I don't remember. We should just skip through everything super quick. Ambassador Alba seemed agitated over something. I forgot about the logic system! Oh my god, wait, we have to listen to music. I wonder why. There are 2 special circumstances that surround the ambassador. First, the embassy itself has extraterritorial rights. If something happens on the Alabastinian soil, we are unable to legally prosecute him. Cool, it sounds like the embassies is the perfect place to steal whatever you want. And Murder Damask 2 run a smuggling operation and make counterfeit bills, apparently. But I thought all the counterfeiting was done by Mr. Cochin and Babal. Yes, he apparently used the embassy's coupon printing press to do it. used Babyliss Embassy's printing press and Babyliss ink. Right, because there was the whole thing about how the export of this ink was like banned, or maybe the import of it was banned or something, because it was really good at counterfeiting, because that's a thing for some reason. Specific ink can counterfeit well. But it's the same story over there anyway. Babal also has extraterritorial rights. Oh right, because Alibis and Babal are different. Which brings to the next point, the ambassador's extraterritorial rights. Those rights are effective even in our own country. What? What a BS system. Really? No matter what happens, he can never be tried in our courts. Like, ever? What do you mean? What if he kills somebody? He retains some very special rights indeed. Basically, no matter what wrongs he may commit, we can't bring him to trial here. Then what is the point of this? So I guess we really don't stand a chance, do we? We might stand a chance if we can somehow Fuck, that skipped too quickly. If we can somehow nullify his rights. Okay. So I guess we have to prove... The point is that we have to prove that he... So anyways, I don't know what's in this music. The renovations are being done with the ink! Yeah, I only have half power left, I don't want to waste it. Okay, I got spoilers on this literally a year ago when I last played this. This was taken just before the two ambassadors gave their bouquets to the Steel Samurai. Wait, is it just my imagination? Or is there something in this picture that I've seen before? So basically... Oh, wait, we have to flip. There we go. Okay. Where is it? Oh, that's everything. Okay. Is it the knife handle that I'm looking for? It's either that, or it's this, which is nothing. I think that flower is a fake, but I can't remember what it's a fake of. I love the naming of these evidence items too. Like, this case is so fucking convoluted that Babal's Primaduck statue, it was fake, but was swapped with the real one. So this is actually the Alibas statue, which is the real one, that Babal then stole. Or, I don't think they stole it, it was whoever did the murder that moved them, but anyways, it's hilarious. This thing is so convoluted, at the time I still couldn't remember it properly. Remember in, like, the DS games that were actually, like, made for the DS, they had, like, actual playable video files and stuff? Not video files, but, like, the blue badger, like, moved. Anyways, right. And we can't present people in this game. That was such a weird thing to leave out from from Apollo Justice, because that was actually really useful. Like, there was a lot of times in this game where it would have made more sense to present a person rather than a piece of evidence. It appears to be a bouquet of Persian cyclamens and roses. Wow, you even know the exact species? I never would have figured you for an expert on flowers. Ugh. It's all because of those flowers that old lady sends me every month. Just look at me, I sound like some sort of botanist. So, what exactly is this yellow flower here? That one, I'm not sure. What? You don't know? As far as I can recall, I've never seen a flower like this before. But I feel as though I've seen this shape somewhere. Yeah, okay, so what is it that we need to show them? I mean, it's that design, clearly, but... Wait, is that the Babyliss ambassador or something? Like, controversy that he's giving the flower of the opposite. Oh no, it's even right there. Well, it's definitely like, it's clearly a flower design, but what is... Oh, is that it? It's the tip of the knife? Oh yeah, I forgot you do the 3D investigations in this. It looks like the tip. Oh, it is! Wait, look at it! It's the pink flower. Wait, is it the Alabastinian one? I have two knives that look exactly the same. Which one is it? Oh wait, no, I don't. We got rid of the other one apparently. This is like the switchblade. Yeah. I need to switch some screens every 10 seconds. Babal's national symbol is the butterfly, and Alabast is the flower. It would appear that someone is employing the old hide a tree in a forest trick. The classic blunder. What are you mumbling to yourself about? Wait, what? The handle on this knife? Ah! Yes, it's the handle that was supposed to be on the blade that killed Mr. Kochin. The weapon that killed him was carried through the Theatrum Neutralis in the very bouquet Ambassador Alba was carrying. The flower motif. It looks like one of the flower petals is missing. Oh, and take a look at the weapon itself. It's missing the exact same petal. Oh, I didn't even notice that. But the knife in this photo is most definitely the same as this murder weapon. But wasn't the blade swapped? Like, didn't we confirm that that hilt was not on this knife when it was used? Oh, but the evidence was hidden. They used the knife, swapped the hilts, and then transferred it across the border. I think that's the timeline. It's been a while, guys. Alabast. Yeah, it's so long, dude. It's painfully long. I've been playing the games in chronological order, but I'm taking a break from playing investigations to play the crossover game next because I can't deal with more of this. Alright. Anyways. Alabastinian knife updated in organizer. Oh, I thought that was like a knocking door. This so confused. Okay. Is there anything else to look at in this? I mean, I guess we can just look at everything. That's just the guy. The guy and the flower are different though, hang on. I can't believe he was pretending to be a harmless old grandpa. Talk about deceptive. I don't suppose anyone expected him to change that drastically. I bet he's thinking of something evil behind that cheery smile. He's not smiling. He's pretty clearly, like, very mute. Not mute, but, like, oh my god. Passive, whatever. What word am I thinking of? Okay, please try to remain calm and focused on the here and now. Yeah, you're right. Sorry I got all worked up there. Well, the only way we're gonna be able to steal this truth is if we keep on investigating. I'm just not gonna switch screens. It's not worth it for like 3 seconds. Mr. Polino has a really great smile, don't you think? I bet he was really happy that they were gonna become Kidopia again. Oh, is that what the plot of the— Man, I do not remember anything about this game, dude. Perhaps, but instead he became the greatest victim in today's case. Did he die? Let's go check. No, he's alive. He was the really annoying guy, wasn't he? He became the greatest victim. What happened? Is he accused of murder or something? An ambassador like him who's always thinking of his country is really to be admired. Yeah, all of this happened. I hope we'll be able to reunite the country someday. Oh, he's just like pissed because, yeah. I hope so as well, but for that to happen we need to solve this case first. I don't have money for the PC remaster. I probably could have pirated it, but I played this since a year ago, so it was before the remaster even existed. I played Apollo Justice on my 3DS, sitting in front of me on a stand. I'll have to try to find the video for you later. I literally put my 2DS, because it's flat, on a phone stand and connected my Xbox controller to it to play. Because that's like a thing you can do. We need to see to it that these people who would harm the new Kidopia are locked away. What are these names, by the way? And we will. What are his flowers up to? It seems that lilies are the center of this bouquet with an accent of chamomile? Wow. I can totally smell the wonderful fragrance. Hey, this is just a picture. Look, I know that. But it's nice to imagine things once in a while, you know? Where's your sense of empathy? If you can smell the fragrance of flowers from a photo, that's more like a hallucination. You don't have to be mean about it. Let's just drop this before it's in full bloom. Thanks, Edgeworth. Okay, wait. So, did we gain anything from that? What do we do with that knife info? Hang on. Blade determined to be Alvestidian. Yeah. The flower motif's petals are separate. Right, because they're from two different sides. Yes, yes. So that's what I was saying earlier. But wait, I thought we added information about it being like used in that photo. Okay. Or maybe did we just add the photo as evidence? Is that what it is? Ah, okay, there we go. The murder weapon can be seen in Mr. Alva's bouquet. Huh. Okay, I actually don't... So I knew that because of the message I got a while ago. What is even left in this room to look at? Like, what is this? I can't even look at this. Interesting. And we can't go in there. Wait, is there even anything left to look at? Flowers were sent by a variety of people and businesses to celebrate the Goodwill event. Even the Steel Samurai received from flowers from the ambassadors, as we've established. There are so many bouquets here, it's like a wedding ceremony. I believe the flowers for those are for a slightly different reason. What do you mean? This event was supposed to be like a wedding between Alabasta and Val, right? Actually, I believe they're more in a state of divorce. Okay, then this event was supposed to be their remarriage ceremony. I suppose you could call it that. You don't got anything going on? Is this like some Paper Mario shit going on? Do I have to check the back of the painting? By the way, a little bit of a tip. When it says, I've already checked this area, it means you found everything important. Okay, am I dumb? There's like 3 things that could possibly be interactable in this room. Here we go. Global Studios? That's where they filmed the Steel Samurai television show. I don't know why I said like that. They produced hit after hit recently, so the studio's being remodeled. Oh, I read about that in the papers the other day. That mask over there is also getting a facelift too, right? What's his name? You mean Mrs. Monkey? Yeah, I thought it was something like that. You really have a great memory. Ha, never underestimate my powers of recollection. Yeah, we know all about Mrs. Monkey. Am I missing something? Oh, should I talk to Kay? How do I... Oh, wait. Wait, how do you... Oh, it's X. I'm relearning the controls for this. There we go. Yes? Mr. Edgeworth, if you don't pay attention, Ambassador Alba's gonna get away. Yes, I know. Now hurry up and do that swing thing you always do. I have no idea what you're talking about. What? You don't? Oh, come on, you know what I'm talking about. That thing you do. Holy yeah. I know, but because I remember, like, even the last time I played this, I only got through, like, half of one section, I think. And I was like, this is just too long. It's crazy. Oh my god. And I know there's still, like, this section and one more section left. Anyways, I appreciate it. Thank you. Are you talking about logic? Yes, that's it. So hurry up and let's swing already. Alright. To be honest, it's been a bit hard to connect everything up until now by just looking. However, I should be able to piece things together if I take another look at my leads. Perhaps now is the time to use logic and reason my way to the truth. That's all. Anyways. Alright. I mean, surely the renovations are... Okay, either... Like, it's not gonna be the renovations and the printing, is it? Or is it? Is the renovations to, like, hide the ink? I mean, there's only so many combinations. There's 3. I mean, surely he wouldn't have wanted us to investigate the... No, but I don't think he was involved with that. Hang on. So that was on the Babyliss side. He's the other guy, isn't he? But who is this guy? Wait, I don't even have an info sheet on this guy, do I? It's Alba. Oh, there he is. Ambassador of Alabasta is actually the ringleader. Oh, okay, so it... Well, no shit, he doesn't want us investigating the... What kind of logical connection is that? The guy leading the fucking ring doesn't want us investigating the ring. Who would have guessed, bro? Oh, okay, well, wasn't so obvious. Okay, I might be throwing here, but I'm trying that one because, like, what if they were hiding the money or something while it was being animated? Yeah, there we go. We know that the counterfeit bills were printed using the embassy's press, but the necessary materials, such as the Babyliss ink and paper... Alright, I'll let you know. Must have been hidden in a secure location. But what do you think would have happened if the renovation had begun? Well, he probably had to find a better hiding place or get rid of it all. Right, so we can assume that the renovation was the cause of the plate and bills disposal. And the reason Mr. Cochin was killed is the ringleader of the smuggling operation. Based on what we know, who do you think was the one with the most to gain? This guy's dead and was apparently a scapegoat. I don't remember who this guy is. This guy is quite literally labeled as the ringleader in the map, so I'm gonna guess that. It's the one person who's been erasing all evidence of the smuggling operation. From both embassies, the co-conspirator who's mopping up, Ambassador Alba. Ambassador Alba had a very strong motive to kill Manny Cochin. What? What logic are we meant to connect that to? I wonder if Alba doesn't want us to investigate the murder. The cause of Ambassador Alba's agitation, the rotten treasure we may find, and the motive for killing Mr. Cochin. Miss Yu said it herself that she didn't kill anyone tonight. If we were to take her words at face value, then the reason for the Ambassador's nervousness can only be one thing. He didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Mr. Cochin was killed. Then you mean Ambassador Alba's the real killer? But I thought the two of them were friends. Maybe they were, but what if Mr. Cochin was the one who first betrayed their friendship? Oh, I get it. Wasn't Mr. Cochin pushing really hard for Mr. Polino to be ambassador after the reunification? Yes, and that was the real reason why you wanted to steal Alabasta's Prima Duck statue. So Mr. Cochin hired Damas too to go steal it for him. But when Ambassador Alba found out what he was up to, he killed Mr. Cochin? It's definitely a possibility at this point. Those two are really thinking of no one but themselves. This is so convoluted, I didn't process anything they just said. But the question now is, how did he do it? Ambassador Alba was in Alabast. Convenient name, by the way. But Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babal, right? Right, and that's what we must solve next. I believe we now understand why Ambassador Alba was so nervous and agitated. It must have something to do with where Mr. Cochin was killed. Okay, so yeah, this is all great and everything. Doesn't he literally have, like, no laws against him? I thought that was the whole point. Like, what are we gonna do? A place where the Alabastinian ambassador was likely to meet the Babyliss Mr. Cochin. The theater. I mean, it has to be the theater, right? They'd meet in the middle, surely? There's literally 3 distinct locations on this map. It can't be that complex. The only place that makes sense is here, at the Theatrum Neutralis. What? Here? The Goodwill event was being held here today, correct? So the only place that both of them would have been is in here. But if that's the case, then everything changes. This theater isn't actually Alabastinian land. So that wipes out one of those extraterritorial rights he has. Makes logical sense, in which case it is a reason for us to investigate further. So what should we check out? Let's see. I believe we should check the immigration records for both Alabasta and Babal post-haste. Laval's records should be easy to obtain, however the problem will be Alabama. I wonder if they would allow us to see their records despite the order to vacate.
Objection!
Oh, shut up, bro. I'm already one step ahead of you, Miles Edgeworth. Francisco. I have here the security footage from both Alabast and Babal. You would do well to take a look at its contents. Oh right, that's why there's a VCR over there, I forgot about that. Security footage, jot it down. You move fast. Avon Karma strives to be perfect in every way. It's not in my nature to keep on retreating like this. I took the liberty of looking over the Babal investigation reports as well. From now on, you will make no excuse to back down or say we can't solve this case. I'm sorry about earlier. We won't be beaten. Because my cute little subordinate is gonna try his very best, isn't he? Doesn't she patronize me enough already for a lifetime? So this video contains footage from Alabast's immigration screening area? I really hope there's something in here that we can use. Yeah, I hope so too, buddy. I want this case to be fucking over. What is with the... Yeah, let's examine the fucking empty one, bro. Like... Wait, what is in this mysterious-ass bin? Isn't something about this lump shape strike you as odd? Huh? Isn't it supposed to be this shape? No, there's clearly something odd about the bulge. If only we had the pushcart itself, we could compare and confirm my hunch. Oh my god. Next, let's check the footage from Babal's security camera. I hope it shows us something good. Oh, no gunshots this time. Booey, there wasn't a single sign of a suspicious person or anything. That right there is the contradiction. Huh? Did I miss something? You didn't miss anything. Because there was nothing to miss. However, what is missing is the image of Mr. Cochin entering his own country. But wasn't his body found in Babal? It would appear that the true face of our final puzzle has finally revealed itself. Yeah, it's a 20-sided Rubik's Cube. Oh, thank God. High-quality sound effects. Ambassador Alba! I thought I had asked for you and your group to vacate the premises, Mr. Edgeworth. Any Scottish people are watching, I'm sorry. Actually, I thought I should let you know that the theater sits on my country's soil. You've had your fun and I've enjoyed our little game. I dare say you've even achieved a new high score. However, once you've recorded a score, that same game can never be replayed again. That's just not true. It's not how that works. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Your game is done, and it's game over. No.
Objection!
Where do you think you're going at this time of night? After admitting to my crime, I was overcome with regret. So I'm heading to the airport now to return home. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. There are still too many issues we need to discuss with you. You can't stop me, Mr. Edgeworth, and you know it. Ugh. It's gonna be fucking dick. Oh, never mind. Please, man! What voice did I do for this guy? He's like a posh asshole, right? Please, may I have a little bit of your time, Ambassador Alba? Ambassador Paulino? Even just a teeny tiny bit is fine with me. The already strained relationship between our countries is a precarious situation. I can't do British. I don't know why. You know? Very well. If you insist, I'll play just one more round with them and see what they want. Not that they'll get any further. Ambassador Paulino. Mr. Edgeworth, all I wish for is the normalization of relationships between our two countries. There's one person standing in the way of that dream. I believe in you. You'll do what's right. Thank you for your vote of confidence. Now then, what was it you wanted to ask me about? I do have a flight to catch after all. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to limit you to just one question. That's more than enough, because I only have one question anyways. Oh, got him. I want to hear your alibi about how you couldn't have killed Manny Cochin. That's not a question. Well... The question is, what is your alibi? Oh, I see. You seem to have a good hand this time around. This should be fun. This really is the very last chance we have to bring him down. Apparently there's one more part of this, so I don't believe you. I won't allow even an atom-sized contradiction to slip by. Oh, the best music ever. So far on the series, at least. Frankly, I still don't understand why I'm being placed under suspicion. Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Cochin and I were fellow smugglers. But to get to the point, I was in Alabasta the whole time. So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Babal. That is my alibi. So that's your alibi? That is correct. It's simply not possible for me to have committed a crime in Babal. Now that we cleared that up, I'd appreciate if you'd move out of my way.
Hold it!
I said hold it. What is it this time? I thought I told you I'd only allow one question. You did. But you still have yet to really answer my one question. What? Until you tell us the truth, I'll refuse to budge an inch from where I'm standing. Very well. I'll play with you just a little longer. Miles Edgeworth, as my subordinate and representative of this country's prosecutors, you're forbidden to oh wait, no, I'm done. You're forbidden to lose. Of course, that's something I've understood from the start. That guy's the one who ordered my father killed, isn't he? Oh right, I forgot about that plot. Yes, I believe so. The goal of the first Yatagarasu was the capture of the smuggling ring's leader. My father and Uncle Bad. Wait, is Bad dead? Wait, what? Oh wait, no, I'm pretty sure I knew that already. Wait, no, not Larry, get out of here. Right, he was in that flashback case. Their legacy will live on, through me. So that's why we just gotta catch him, okay? Yes, I'm aware. We will, I promise. Now, Ambassador Alba, let's have at the truth now, shall we? No matter how many times you ask, my answer remains the same. Ambassador Alba's alibi. What a fun alliteration. I think I know exactly what I need to do. Oh my god, wait, is the microphone gonna work? I don't know if it's set up right now. Oh, I'm gonna shout at you guys so loud. Hold it! Now I want to set up the microphone. Oh, this is such a waste of time. Hang on. Fuck, where's the microphone? Microphone settings. Use connected physical microphone. It should be working. Usually it just kind of works if you use like a really loud noise. Oh good, I've crashed the emulator. And I didn't save. Oh my god. No! No, please. Just, I'll never do anything bad again. Just let me leave. Oh, no. No! Wait, what if I unplug the microphone and plug it back in? Hang on. I have an idea. Hold up. God damn it. Oh, why did I do this right in the middle of the case, too? No! I don't think it's gonna start responding, guys. I was gonna say, what if I unplug the camera, but it's behind my computer. I can't do it. God damn it. Oh, hopefully I can skip past most of that. Yeah. Okay, good, that's working.
Eureka!
I don't know if you can hear that. That's me repeatedly pressing the A button. Oh, you totally can't hear it. I'm so sorry. Oh, oops, I forgot there was a choice coming up. Fuck. Again, Koshin is dead.
Take that!
Such an abrupt interruption to just the silence. I love the convenient VCR setup. It's the best. Also the gunch. Wait, actually, I'm just gonna make a save state real quick. Yeah, my last save state is from the 27th of March 2023, and I think that was just one time. I thought I'd ask for you and your group to evacuate the I like doing this guy's voice, it's kind of funny. No, it's not. There's still one more part of the case left. You're a fucking liar. You can't hear it, but I'm hitting the A button in rhythm.
Hold it!
Oh my god, I've been streaming for nearly 40 minutes. And we've done nothing. We've gotten one piece of evidence. It's a good thing I started streaming earlier. I was gonna start streaming at like 11. Also, I just realized, where did that other prosecutor or detective over there fuck off to? That one guy. He just fucked off at the beginning of this case. Hang on. But this guy. And what exactly did you do while you were in Alabast? I had a meeting with the Steel Samurai, then I arranged a few foils. Around that time, the thief who was sneaking in took me by surprise.
Objection!
Are you saying it was Damask 2 that made the first move? Yes, and it was after I was attacked that I hit him on the head with the Prima Duck statue. Unfortunately, he died from that blow, but it was an act of justified self-defense. Calling it that doesn't cover up what you really did. Cover up. No, my boy, I'm not covering up anything. I'm telling you the truth. You weren't planning to admit to it, which is why you tried to frame the Steel Samurai. If you weren't an ambassador, I'd be letting my whip fly loose on you right now. I'm terribly sorry that I didn't clear up the body better, but I'm a busy man. I had a speech to give in the Rose Garden after that, you know? Yeah, just casually commit murder. Yet despite that, you still had time to kill Mr. Cochin, didn't you? Man is evil, and I'm sure you're familiar with facts, but Mr. Cochin was killed in Mabal while I was all the way in Alabast. I think I have an idea of what I want to present, but... See, another issue with this case and its convolutedness is that for each, like, idea, like, concept, there's, like, 3 pieces of evidence that could support it. So, like, for the idea that he's, like, he went into Mabal, we have the video, we have the cart, that could all be, like, connected to it. You insist it's not possible for you to have killed Cochin in Mabal, and you are correct. Oh, I thought you would put up a bit more of a fight, but if you must concede to me... The only thing I'm conceding is that it's not possible for you to kill him in Mabal. I'm not conceding your alibi is the truth. Oh, I see. However, no matter how hard you try, you know you can't crush my alibi. You'd be wise not to underestimate a prosecutor of this country. We'll see about that. So Mr. Cochin was a friend of Ambassador Alba. If that's true, then why did the ambassador kill him? It's not like in the case of my father, where he ordered someone to do it. The problem we have here is we don't know what their exact relationship was. Indeed, if they had complete trust in each other, then there's no motive for murder. However, both men were very selfish, and I believe that is from where his motives arose. It's not even about him killing Cochin. Is it? Do we have evidence of them not being friends with each other? I don't think so. Not like specifically, anyway. No, I think it's that here we present this, right? Or do we present it on him being in Alabast the entire time? Wait, I can't remember what this actually said. Oh, which one's the red one? No, if he was visibly seen, then he's probably going into the correct one.
Objection!
Oh, no. Wait, what? What is it? What the f- I was in Alabast the whole time. The whole time of what? Like, between his death, I guess? No, yeah, red must be Alabast, because it says that the cart was pushed into Alabast. So yeah, these match. That makes sense.
Hold it!
It's not a hypothesis, earlier we proved it to be what happened. Well, let's leave that to one side for now. But it doesn't change the fact that I have no motive. Oh, so you really had no reason to kill Mr. Cochin? If you want to suppose I had one, then why not? I indulge you. After all, this is nothing more than a silly game to me. Even if that's how you see things, I'd appreciate it if you'd take me seriously. I'm sorry, I suppose you are in a bit of a pickle. Very well, a game is no fun if the playing field isn't level. Therefore, I formally claim I had no motive to kill. Now let's see you disprove it. How can he stand there looking proud when he knows he killed another human being? Well, I'm not gonna stand by and watch him get away with it. What motive would I have had to kill my co-conspirator? Do we have evidence of him, like, saying that... Because the whole thing he was saying is that he was pissed because Cochin was saying that... like, Cochin was saying that the other guy should have been the ambassador for the new country that was going to join together instead of this guy, basically. But I don't think we have evidence of that. Is it this? This is the only thing I can think of. I think it has to be that note. We should probably press it again just to be sure, but I think it's the note.
Hold it!
Are you serious that just because you were partners you had no motive to kill? I'm only following your hypothetical scenarios with logical conclusion. Ha ha ha. Looks like he's not going to admit it himself that he was in league with Mr. Cochin. I suppose not. But I do know his relation to the smuggling ring and to Mr. Cochin. You mean he's the ringleader and that Mr. Cochin was the subordinate, right? Wait, what? Correct, but I know more than just that. Miss Von Karma, I'm sure you remember the safe in Mr. Cochin's office, correct? Oh, fuck me, I don't. The safe had 2 compartments. And why do you think those stolen goods were being stored in Mr. Cochin's office? Could it be because he was trying to cheat Ambassador Alba behind his back? So Mr. Cochin didn't turn the goods over, but decided instead to keep them for himself. I suppose that's possible. It seems to me that both men were only concerned with their own wealth and well-being. And that means maybe they didn't have a trusting relationship after all. But Ambassador Alba had the game. I believe this is his motive for killing Cochin. What are you people whispering amongst yourselves over there? I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Now then, let's continue with your testimony. Sorry, man, you know. In that case, what motive would I have to kill my co-conspirator? Wait, do we have evidence of that safe? What was in the safe? I thought we got rid of basically, like, everything. These were burned up in the place. Yeah, they were burned up. Oh wait, they were burned up in Babal. So that's where Cochin was. Okay, well, it either has to be the letter, or the... It's either the letter or these bills. Made by Cochin, they were burned up in Babal. Oh, right, at some point we were missing one page of this. I mean, they in that dialogue just had severely pointed to it being the bill, so I think it has to be the bill. It's either the bills or the note. And apparently, Kochin was the one who wrote this. So. Oh wait, but he was was he acting as Damask too, or was he? Wait. Oh my god, I'm so confused. Oh wait, I can't even look at the people right now. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, hang on. Okay, I say we just go for it. What the hell? Let's save state. I'll come back to it in a second if I have to. There we go. Bills!
Objection!
God damn it. It's the fucking letter.
Objection!
God fucking damn it. Why would they spend all that time talking about the save? Oh my god. If you want to know, I believe you did have a motive to kill. It was because Mr. Kochin had betrayed you. But you had your own reasons too. Namely, you wanted to pin the smuggling all on him. Evil begets evil, and because you were trying to test each other, it turned into this mess.
Objection!
I don't believe this. You have a bad penchant for telling tall tales, Mr. Prosecutor. And if you're not, then I suppose you have some proof to support your argument? I never use guesswork in moving my cases forward. Not true. It has been proven that this note was written by Mr. Kochin's hand. Shall we take a look at it? The content of this note is a request calling for the theft of Alavast's Primitive statue. By killing him and pushing all the guilt for the smuggling onto him, you walk away spotless. I believe you understand what I'm driving at. You had more than a few reasons to kill him.
Objection!
Are you finished with your hypothesizing? Excuse me? Let's suppose I did have a motive. Even so, a motive or a thought alone can't kill. Isn't that right? I didn't expect him to resort to playing semantics with me. It appears that this is where the real battle will begin. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Wait, what? I told you at the very beginning, didn't I? You only get one question. Arg. Ambassador Alba, if you could please give us just a little bit more of your time. It doesn't matter what kind of man Manny was, he was my subordinate. Which is why I would like for us to figure out the real cause of his death. That is something for Babal to figure out and something for which I have no relation to. Eh? Now he's even turning down a request from Ambassador Polino. I'm very sorry, but it seems now that even my voice falls on deaf ears. There's no need for you to apologize, Ambassador Polino. We must find some way to stop him from leaving. It seems there are no further objections. In that case, please allow me to return home. Oh, see you later. It's Gumshoe. It's fucking Gumshoe. It's gonna be fucking Gumshoe. It's gonna be fucking Gumshoe. It's not. Hold it right there, Ambassador Alba. Okay? Like I said, Mr. Edgeworth, the Yatagratsu's legacy will live on through me. Yes, but how do you suggest we stop him from leaving? Calm down. You just leave that to me. Ambassador Alba, do you recognize this? No, and why should I recognize that talented old organizer? Wait, where have I seen that before? This is a clue my father, Burn Faraday, left for us. Did you say Burn Faraday? Mr. Faraday's organizer. Don't tell me this is the one from the second KG8 incident. Fuck, there were two. God, this game is so convoluted. Why were there two incidents called KG8? The one in which he wrote about the Yatagratsu's key? Eh? Yes, this organizer belonged to the prosecutor you had Miss Yu kill 7 years ago. Oh right, because her dad was a prosecutor, wasn't he? I have no idea what you're talking about. You say like it was related to me. Inside this organizer, he wrote up every detail of every evil thing you ever did. What an amusing little girl you are, but that sort of trickery won't work on me. If you won't believe me, then take a look at this. Oh, we're bringing out the little fucking... what's it called? The little thief. And what is that toy there? That's... This thievery device was used by the Yatagarasu, or rather, by my father. I should do the GDLC of vomiting anytime it's just dots. 7 years ago, he used this when he snuck into this embassy. What? These two pieces of evidence that hold information the Yatagarasu dug up on you? If you go home now, I won't hesitate to send it all to Alabasta, right behind you. Little girl, get to the point. I want you to go up against Mr. Edgeworth one more time. If you win, then I'll hand over these two pieces of evidence. Yatagarasu, ever the thorn in my side. Hey, does that organizer really contain any information on his dirty dealings? It's nothing case-breaking, really. Ah, then it was just a bluff. Even if it was, we still can't let all the info my father and Uncle Bad found go to waste. Plus, it's just the existence of the little thief that's troublesome enough for him. Those two pieces, aren't they keepsakes of your father? It's okay. I believe in Mr. Edgeworth. He'll come out on top in the end. Yeah, there's not another part to this case. Oh wait, there it is. Okay. When the going gets tough, someone's gotta be there to put the wind back in your sails. After all this time, you're still quite the feisty one. I applaud your powerful nature. I refuse to lose this too. Ambassador Alba, you won't be returning home until you give us further testimony. How dare you all bar on a person like me? Ambassador, I'll be your testimony, if you please. Grrrk! Alrighty, but this is the absolute last. Then even if you use all the power of Ambassador Polino's office, you won't stop me. I can't let this opportunity Kay has created go to waste. The last time I met with Mr. Cochin was here at the Theatrum Neutralis. After that, I was in Alabasta the rest of the time, as I stated earlier. In any case, I did not see Mr. Cochin again after that. So you see, there's no time span in which I could have killed him. Wouldn't you agree? Now, since you people were practically begging, I'll allow you to question me. What an arrogant old man. Yes, but no matter. We can't allow this chance to escape us. I will warn you though, you've reached the end of my patience. Waste my time with any inane questions and you will be punished. Oh, that's 2 bars. Holy shit. 2 feathers, as it were. No, actually, that's just 1 feather. Because the old feather system was, it ended up being equivalent to 2 pieces of bar in the modern games. So any needless pressing or presenting will cost more to our case? In that case, the only thing you can do is to present the correct evidence. Understood? Okay, so they're saying don't press anything that isn't, like... I know Mr. Cochin was killed before he returned to Babao. Wasn't he killed with an Avestinian knife or whatever the fuck? In which case, there's only one statement I need to present the evidence. Well, it's the last one, that he was killed. The last time I met with Cochin was at the Neutralis. After that, I was in Alabasta the rest of the time. In any case, I did not see Mr. Cochin again after that. Is this when we present the cart or the video? I was in the Neutralis. I went back to Alabasta the rest of the time. I did not see Mr. Cochin again. There's no time span in which I could have killed him. But then Edgeworth just said, diplomats really do know how to craft answers that don't answer anything. So if the only place he met the victim was at this theater, then when was he killed? We know Mr. Cochin didn't return to Babao alive, which means that the only time he could have been killed was when they were both here. And that means he was planning to kill Mr. Kochan from the start. Oh, is it the photo? Because the knife would have been in the theater.
Objection!
Yeah, nice. I'd like you to take a look at this picture. It's a rather nice picture, isn't it? I was to commemorate the restoration of the relations between our nations. That's quite the fucking... Oh, it's commemorative, alright. One that captures the proof I need to show that it was you who committed the murder. Come again? This is the knife that killed Mr. Kochan. I see you recognize it as well as you should, for it was you who brought it to the theater. You hid it in among the flowers you were to give to the Steel Samurai. Meaning that you killed Manny Kochan here at the theater. Like Clue. You, Manny Kochan in the theater with a knife. It's time for me to catch my flight.
Objection!
We're not through yet.
Objection!
It's game over for you, Mr. Edgeworth. But I thank you for the entertainment. There's so many onomatopoeias in this that just have no way to be pronounced by a normal human. No matter how passionately you orate, the end result will still be the same. I won't be returned to this country ever again. That's right. This man is an ambassador, and he has extraterritorial rights. No matter how hard we chase after him, we won't be able to have him tried in court. Get the fucking Interpol guy over here. Yes, that's exactly the face you should be making. The face of a worthless cur. Like... Now then, ladies and gentlemen, I must bid you farewell. Hi. The courts. Is there no one who can lay a finger on this man? Interpol can!
Not so fast!
Agent Lang! Sorry to keep you all waiting, Mr. Prosecutor. Get out of my way, my plane is scheduled to take off soon. You have like TSA free clear? You're not getting on that plane, bro. Sorry, but you're not- wait. Sorry, but you're not going anywhere, Mr. Alba. I'm through playing games with you people. You can't touch me. If you do, you'd spark an international incident, Agent Lang. Sorry, but no, it wouldn't. What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Good job holding the fort down here until I got back. Hmm? So, Mr. Alba, your diplomatic immunity has just been revoked. What do you mean, revoked? Hear me this nonsense, and this text speed is unreadable, and let me through. Oops.
Not so fast!
Lang Z says, before aiming through the throat, chew the neck shield off first. Lang Z's a fucking weirdo. Interpol headquarters in the Imperial household of the Kingdom of Alabast. Took a while to get things rolling, but they finally moved on it. The Imperial household? You, what have you done? You've been relieved as your duties of ambassador, Mr. Alba. What? 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 Effective today, effective right now. And you have Mr. Prosecutor's videotape to thank for that. The video the Yatagarasu protected. You can't be arrested simply because you're an ambassador. In that case, I thought I'd strip you of that title. You underestimated me, a descendant of the founder of the detainment philosophy, Lang Z. 4,000 years of deeply entrenched connections and networks around the world have really paid off. It can't be. I don't believe this. My ambassadorship has been revoked. Looks like you finally come to grips with your new standing. Woohoo! Looks like he's turned docile again. He's probably in shock from the loss of his shield. What a shame. I had so wanted to use my whip on him. Why is this happening to me? I'm just a hard-working, honest ambassador.
Not so fast.
Like, demonstrably false. Do you really think you can still pull that on us now? We've already ripped away the mask and seen you for who you really are, Mr. Alba. Ooh.
Objection.
No, I won't be stopped now. He still intends to fight us? So what if I'm no longer an ambassador? You still don't have any evidence. The fact remains you can't arrest me. I'd expect no less from you to pass the smuggling ring. Well, the rest is up to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Understood. You say that I killed Mr. Cochin in the theater. But even if it's true that there was a knife in my bouquet, I left that bouquet in the theater. So anyone could have taken it out from there and used it, right? Yeah, but why'd you bring it in there? Besides, the claim he was killed here itself is odd. After all, wasn't his body discovered in the bowl? Are you claiming that I carried his body all the way over there? Preposterous.
Objection.
I'll be the one to prove whether it's preposterous or not. Gurk! Ex-Ambassador Alba, are you ready? Because this is no game. This is war. I killed Mr. Coachman in his theater using a knife that was stuck in my bouquet. Oh my god, he admitted it, arrest him. I left that bouquet in the theater. Anyone could have taken the knife from there. Besides, Mr. Coachin's body was discovered in Babal, right? There's no way for me to have transported this. Yeah, there is. Cart. Look, don't you think you've had enough fun with me? You've already stolen my ambassadorship. Would you have me surrender too?
Not so fast.
You have no plans to ever return to this country, isn't that right? Did you know that a bunch of your subordinates are seeking asylum because of you? As if I cared. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, boot this guy out of the embassy and we can finally end everything. I know, and I'll give it my all to see that he leaves in handcuffs. Without the title of ambassador, he's just another witness. Yes, just another witness. Alright, what are we waiting for? Let's get this guy. And get him good. I wonder if they understand that all I can do is present evidence to the testimony. Wait, brother, that's your entire job, bro. I killed Mr. Colchin in this. Oh, we already read this. I left that bouquet. Besides, Mr. Colchin's body was discovered in Babal, right? There is no way for me to have transported his body. Yes, there is. We don't even need. I don't even think we need to press him.
Objection.
Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, the reason you know when evidence works in this game is because the music stops playing. That doesn't happen when you present the wrong evidence. Actually, I do. It's funny. There's one thing I think in like the second game or something where you present evidence that's correct, but the music keeps playing, and it's like to stress you out on purpose. It's like, oh, what? That wasn't right, but then you like get it right anyways. Actually, I do believe there's a way to transport the body out of the theater. Perhaps you should give this a look. What is that supposed to be? It's a videotape. It's footage from a security camera that captured the state of the immigration area. Should I congratulate you on getting your hands on it? Just letting you know that we're not the only ones watching here every moment. Thank you for the warning. Now, if you could take a good look at this section here. This lump here inside the pushcart. Do you know what's causing it? Should I? Because I don't. In that case, allow me to enlighten you. Holy Jesus.
Take that.
What is the meaning of showing me that? It's to say that the unnatural bulge in the pushcart is Mr. Cochin's body. You had the Steel Samurai wheel his body away from the real crime scene. What a guess. But I wonder if you have any evidence to support it. I admit that for now it is but a hypothesis, however... If you can't prove it, then I'm afraid I must be on my way. I don't have any more time to play with you people. Sorry it took so long, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Gummy? Detective Gumshoe. Is that the Steel Samurai's pushcart? Yes, sir. I found it in the open-air stage area. So that's where you went. The detective spirit that Pops left with me. I thought I'd follow my gut and go with it, sir. So, Mr. Edgeworth, is this worth anything to the case? Yes. It just might play a major role in solving this case, detective. But something isn't right. I thought the entire samurai family was in Alabama. Yeah, they were. So was the cart. Where exactly in the open-air stage area did you find this pushcart? I found it just lying there at the edge of the stage, sir. Oh? Well, let's leave that for now and examine the inside, detective. Yes, sir. Hey, blood. Sick. Hmm? It's blood. This must be Mr. Kochin's blood. Which only goes to prove that Mr. Kochin's body was indeed transported by this pushcart. I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Kochin at the theater, then placed his body inside the pushcart. And then you forced the Steel Samurai to unwittingly move the body for you.
Objection!
I forced him to move the body into Alabast? What nonsense! Why would I bother to do such a thing?
Objection!
You were scheduled to make a speech in Alabast, meaning it was difficult for you to make a stop in Mabal. However, what if you moved the body to Alabast? Well, what if? Because it was your embassy, you could keep an eye on it and tamper with the evidence. And then you smuggled it out of Alabast. No! If I can show you how you move the body from Alabast to Mabal, then I win. But you can't! The security between the two countries is incredibly tight. I'll be the one to judge whether I can or cannot prove it. And so I ask you to provide us with testimony regarding your movements after your return to Alabast. Miles Edgeworth. Have you figured it out? Do you know how the body was moved? Yeah, I have a pretty good idea. To be honest, I have nothing to support my hypothesis. However, I don't believe I've made a mistake in my logic up to this point. Which means there's no question that this can't be answered, right? The Prima Dog statue was successfully smuggled through a brief flight through the air. So why shouldn't there be an answer as to how the body was moved? There seems to be a lot of bullshit going on through these embassies. I'm thinking, does this thing go between the two countries? Yeah, it does. I'm thinking this thing, personally. The cart was next to the open air stage! Oh my god, it's totally this thing. Okay. Sorry, I don't know if you could see that, but that map just showed that the open air stage is right next to the area where, like, the two countries split. Which means there must be a logic flaw I can exploit. After I returned to Alabast, I had my picture taken with the Steel Samurai, shaking hands. Then, just as I was about to start my speech, the Yatakaratsu appeared. I feared for the national treasure, so I raced back to my office. Is that all? Yes, that's all.
Objection!
It looked like you left out a few things. Such as the murder of Damask, too. Furthermore, you left out the part about meeting with me in your office. Ah, those trifling matters. I don't believe I need to speak of the... Jesus Christ. I don't believe I need to speak of those things again. I do so hate to waste time. What? You... Is not every life precious? Do you really need me to answer that for you?
Objection!
People like you cannot be allowed to wander freely through society. Then you'd better try hard, because I doubt you'll find a single contradiction. He's really full of himself, isn't he? Yes, he is. How can he be so confident at a time like this? Come on, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask whatever you'd like. After I returned to Alabasta, I had my picture taken with the Steel Samurai shaking hands. But why though? Wait, what? Where does this fit into the timeline with... Then just as I was about to start my speech, the Yatagratsu appeared. I feared for the national treasure, so I raced back to my office. I think I have to press stuff. I'm just gonna press everything.
Hold it!
So why was it only with the Steel Samurai? I thought the Pink Princess was also around? The Pink Princess was suffering from a bad hip at the time. And the doctors recommended she rest. Wow, so you do have a soft side after all. The pain of a bad hip. I suppose none of you can really understand how that feels. Oh, so you tend to strain your back as well, huh? But isn't that just because you're normally all hunched over? You did need to keep up the act no matter what, I suppose. The point of this is not to discuss my back problems. But about 15 minutes after our handshake, I was in my office preparing for the speech.
Hold it!
The Yatagratsu was just a trick you had set up. A most amusing joke, and how do you propose that I set it up? If you really want to know, I can explain in detail for you. You arrange the spotlights in front of the rose garden so that when you were to take the stage, the audience would see the Yatagratsu's shadow. Oh yeah, right, I forgot about this projection of like the little toy. Oh, that's an interesting tale. Sadly, it has nothing to do with me. What's it gonna take for you to fess up to anything? Very well then, let's move on to a different question. After the Yatagratsu appeared, what was the state of the rose garden? Everyone took refuge inside the embassy. I even helped with the effort. And then once everyone was inside, well... I feared for the national treasure, so I raced back to my office.
Hold it!
And what happened after you returned to your office? I don't want to keep on repeating this, however... Upon my return, I had that stroke of bad luck and bumped into Mask Man. And I don't want to keep on repeating this either. But his name was Damask too. Who cares what he was called? By the time he got to the Primarch statue that he was supposed to steal, it had already been swapped for the fake. Talk about an unlucky man. Being bludgeoned to death with a fake statue. This one, Karma's really letting her whip fly now. Eek! I think the scary part is her silence while she's doing it. She knows you have the limit of her patience as well. But physical attacks are meaningless here. Only evidence will suffice. Gurk! I can't find a single flaw in his argument. At this rate, I won't be able to prove that he's actually guilty of anything. Are we finished here? Miles Edgeworth, can you not come up with how the body was moved to Babal? Sir. Mr. Edgeworth. Sure, even after proving so much. Is he gonna get away with it? No! Is this the end? No, bro, it's not. It appears he made it just in time. It would be a great honor. Wait, I don't even know what's Larry's voice. It would be a great honor if you would allow us to be your allies in battle. Evil magistrate, it's time for you to pay. It's the Steel Samurai? Yeah, that's my reaction. No, you're mistaken, for I am Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of Nido Old Tokyo. And this is Pink Princess Mommy. Edgy-poo! You! The two people that I wanted to see the least. Larry, what are you two doing here? Way to show your gratitude, Edgy. Well, we just wanted to help, yeesh. I'm gonna get the bad guy with a single thrust of my samurai spear. Go away. How can you be so mean to us, Edgy-poo? All three of us came to lend a hand, and this is how you treat us? Wasn't this rare? And I see they managed to find the Iron Infant. Does that really matter right now? Hey, is it just me or is the Iron Infant completely soaked? Oh yeah, I found him in the ball, but he was in the middle of the pool. What the fuck is going on in this case? Wait a second. Larry, go back to what you just said. Wait a minute. Hey, say that again? Oh, it appears that we made it. Not that far back. Something about finding the Iron Infant in Vabal. And he found it in a pool? I don't recall there being one in Vabal. Oh, that. Well, I was in Alabasta the whole time, so I have no idea how the Iron Infant wound up in Vabal. I thought I lost him in the Rose Garden, but I guess maybe this cute kid can swim, huh? Wait, what? Larry, you lost the Iron Infant in the Rose Garden? Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm sure, but I found him in...
Hold it!
That's enough, Larry. The Iron Infant that Larry lost managed to move between the two countries. Furthermore, the Iron Infant was found soaked in the middle of a pool. This is what I've been looking for. It's another smuggling route between the countries. It's the fucking fireplace! We already knew this. The key to the route the Iron Infant took to travel from Alabasta to Vabal. What the hell is bilateral symmetry? Is that this thing? Because that's... I'm pretty sure it's that. The Rose Garden. Where's the Rose Garden, though? Also, sorry, again, just to clarify how fucking stupid this case is. Neither hair sticks nor support stakes, they're actually crossbow arrows. We have had 3 different ideas of what this one piece of evidence was. What am I looking for again? I think it's this thing, but I don't know what that means. What the hell is bilateral symmetry? Wait, how did the counterfeited stuff get through? It didn't. The Yatagarasu transported the fake statue, I think. Right? Because that was when they just, like, fucking threw it across with, like, a string. I'm going with this because it sounds the most like the fireplace. Ah, that's right. This embassy was built with bilateral symmetry in mind. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir? There's a location I wish for you to examine post-haste. It is where I believe the route used to smuggle Mr. Cochin's body lies. Does something like that really exist, sir? An embassy built on bilateral symmetry, meaning this is where we need to examine. Well, the middle, but I can't point out the middle, can I? Oh, hey, wait, the pool. What the hell? Wait, is there like a mystery pool on the Babalese side? If it was symmetrical, it should be like right here, but... He found it in the pool. No, it was wet, so it ended up in the pool. It was in the pool on the Babalese side, but there is no pool on the Babalese side. Oh my god, wait, did they throw the body over the wall? Oh my god, there's no doubt.
Take that!
The Iron Infant that Larry lost managed to move between the two countries. Furthermore, the Iron Infant was found soaked in the middle of a pool. So the pool! Is there just a mystery pool that isn't on the map? I'm gonna try selecting the pool more clearly, and if it doesn't work, I'm picking the fucking empty spot on the other side. Okay, I very clearly have the pool selected.
Take that!
God damn it. Fuck, I'm taking the empty courtyard. Look, even the fast forward is so slow. The fucking empty courtyard then, how about that?
Take that!
Yes, sir, I'll be back before you know it. Oops. It's too late, it doesn't matter now what you do, it's all a waste of time.
Not so fast!
You will stay here with us and wait. This is Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, it's here, sir. There is a reservoir here, just like in the Rose Garden. Just as I suspected. What is it? The two sides of this embassy are mirror images. Yeah, we already knew that. Which means that there is also a pool at the corresponding location on the Babalese side. Oh my god, bro. Mr. Koshin's body was moved into Babal through the pool in Alabad. Avoiding a topic like that with a vague answer is unbecoming of a prosecutor. If you don't mind, I'd like to see more physical proof if you have any. The Iron Infant is positively soaked in water. Why do you think that is? It's because he was fished out of a pool, and not just any pool, it was the Babalese pool. I think it's pretty obvious at this point what must be true. The water reservoirs and the tree courtyards are connected. And where is your proof that the two sides are connected? The proof is right there before your eyes. The half-drowned Iron Infant. What? This blasted doll. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back. Hey. Don't tell me you guys figured everything out without me? We did, thanks to this hero of Justice's son. Even if he is just a doll, he managed to help foil the villain. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, look, I don't want to say this, but it's kind of unlikely that the body just happened to have passed on through the bow. The guy's a doll and he's small, so I can believe it made it, but he has a point. Yes, that's right. I'm glad someone here understands. Mr. Edgeworth, are you gonna next propose that a dead body can swim through a pipe? You see, Mr. Prosecutor, our chances after this man is far from over. Agent Lang. Why is he helping Mr. Alba out now? He's not. He realized the flaw in my argument is helping move the logic along. In which case, I should return the favor and find an answer. And another thing. Mr. Kochin's body was found in his office in Bilbao. So what happened to his body after it was transported to the open-air stage? Mr. Alba had an accomplice in Babal, remember? You mean Shayna, right? With her there, you can see how it's possible to move the body up to the office. Are you seriously claiming that she swam through the connecting pipe with the body? He's right, Miss Sheena would drown if she did that. It's hard to imagine that she swam through the connecting pipe. It looks like your hypothesis about how the body was moved is still only half-baked. In the end, it's all just befuddled musings of an accusatory man. Now then, I believe you should give up and allow me passage. Because from the start, there was no feasible method of transporting the body. What? Mr. Prosecutor, recall Sheena's movements. What was happening in the embassy around the time that Sheena was in Bao? Oh, if only there was a way to get rid of the water in the pool. Wait a minute. Get rid of the water? Aha, that's it! Now I believe this time we really are done, right? Unfortunately for you, it's far from over, Mr. How much time is left in this case, man? It's been 2 hours. Well, it's actually not been 2 hours yet, but semantics. Okay, this is the last one. You're a most persistent man. Are you saying that you thought of a way to move the body through the water? Move the body through the water? That's completely unrelated to how it was done. Excuse me? The reason I say this is because there wasn't any water there at the time. What do you mean there wasn't any water? Just what it sounds like. Tonight's events made it possible to drain the water, allowing the body to be moved. Oh, fuck me, as if I remember what piece of evidence proved that. Tonight's events made it possible to drown the water. What, the fire? I'm just gonna present the pool and see what happens.
Take that!
Huh? Me? I have no idea, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, that question was directed at you. What? Wait, what event happened? I'll prove it to you with the evidence. Tonight's events made it possible to drain the water. What, because nobody was there to see it? Because of the... That's all I can think of.
Take that!
Wait, am I stupid? Very possibly. Tonight's event made it possible to drain the water. What were tonight's events? I have no earthly idea. I'm cheating. Present the fires in the above.
I was right! The water was used to put out the fires. God damn it.
Take that!
I don't remember stuff that happened a year ago in a video game. Tonight, the Yatagarasu set a fire to various locations of the Babalese embassy. In order to put the fires out, much of the reservoir's water was used. Why would you not put in the notes, we used the water from the goddamn pool? God damn it, Edgeworth. Of course, when the water was used, the reservoir's water level went down. If enough water was drained, the connecting pipe could be used to traverse the border. So what? The water level went down, the reservoirs were connected? Does any of this matter? You can't prove any of this. Pretending to be ignorant won't work with me. We both know what kind of situation we're in right now. Even in a game, there comes a critical game-changing moment. A moment in which you hit a wall that you must overcome in order to beat the game. I haven't lost yet. I found the route you used to smuggle the body, and that route will lead to your defeat.
Not so fast!
Even if all the water was used by the firefighting efforts, you still can't really call that a smuggling route. I know that. I should have figured that you would notice. Hey, Mr. Alba, how deep are those pools anyway? I'll have you know those pools are extremely deep, and there are no ladders or footholds along the walls either. It would be difficult for Sheena to hold the body and climb out of the pool. Ladder or footholds along the walls? There was no need for such things. What do you mean? If one were to use a certain something, they could go up or down in the pool at will. Oh, it looks like you got an answer already. Well, what are you waiting for, Mr. Prosecutor? Enlighten us already. Is it water? It's water.
Take that!
Mr. Alba used the fountain spouts in a manner of speaking. He used the fountain spouts. How so? The water level in the pools can be controlled by opening and closing the spouts. Miss Sheena and the body were lifted upwards by their buoyancy in water. The fire on the Babalese side and the firefighting effort. These were set in motion all for the sake of smuggling Mr. Cochin's body. Shall I show you where the final destination of my train of logic leads? First, Mr. Alba closed the spouts in advance, in preparation of things to come. Then he took the pushcart that was brought to the rose garden, and pushed it along with the Iron Infant and Mr. Cochin's body into the pool. At this time, Miss Sheena was busy conveniently starting the first fire. She then made for the open-air stage pool to wait for the firefighting effort. When the firefighters used the water in that pool, the water level went down. And by the time the fire was put out, the pipe between the two pools was exposed. This is when she pushed the pushcart from Alabaster to Havana. Once that was accomplished, Mr. Alba simply opened the fountain spout once more. And the water level rose up to its original level, along with Miss Sheena and the body. After that, Miss Sheena used the pushcart to carry the body up to the Secretariat's office. There is an elevator in the embassy after all, so you see, even with her small frame, she could have easily transported Mr. Cochin's body. And that wraps up my thought explanation of how the body was moved. Well, ex-Ambassador Alba, what do you think? Not so untouchable without your precious extraterritorial rights to protect you, are you? I knew you could do it, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to fight back. You accuse me of moving the body across country lines. But when you get down to the nitty-gritty, you don't have what it takes to indict me. The nitty-gritty? What does the old man want now? Proof, I believe, is what he seeks. Yes, proof. Without any ooze to say whether or not any of what you said really happened. You want proof? What are we gonna do, Mr. Edgeworth? There's no need to worry. I've had all the proof we need all along. The body wasn't the only thing to go through the pool's connecting pipe tonight. Just as Detective Gumshoe found the pushcart in the open-air stage area, so too did I find one other item there. And that piece of evidence is what will prove the pools for the smuggling route. It's the fucking guitar pick.
Take that!
And what exactly is this? You have no idea, do you? This little piece that I found on the Babylese side will be your undoing. A guitar pick. Would you care to explain how this is gonna do me in, as it were? Much to your chagrin, perhaps, but this is not a guitar pick. What? This is something I found at the open-air stage, which was transported with the body. I naturally assumed that you would recognize it, since you took a photo with it after all. But since you don't allow me to fill you in on what I found at the stage actually belongs to... Are we showing him Kochan's body again? God, we just love showing this corpse.
Take that! Not so fast!
Wait, it's not him? I love how when you do it wrong, literally everybody gets pissed at you. You took a photo with it after all. But since you don't allow me to fill you in on what I found at the stage actually belongs, you took a photo with it. It's gotta be the Steel Samurai, but that's not here. Do we have the Mini Samurai as an item? Is it the knife? Is it one of the pedals? Wait. No way. No, how big is it supposed to be? Hang on. Is that what it is? It totally is! Oh my god.
Take that!
Let us take a good look at the murder weapon that was used to kill Manny Kochan. On the handle of this knife, there's a beautifully blooming flower. However, it would appear that it's missing a single petal. Grrr. Now let's see what happens when we try to fit this pick in that open slot. It's a perfect fit. I assume the petal must have fallen off the flower during Mr. Kochan's murder, and then it was accidentally placed into the pushcart along with Mr. Kochan's body. Grrr, that's an interesting story. That's an interesting story, nothing more.
Objection!
Oh, I assure you, it's more than just a story. Because for some odd reason, this flower petal was wet when I found it. It was wet, you say? Yes, and the only place it could have gotten wet from is the open-air stage's pool. Now I ask you, how did a part of the weapon which was smuggled into the theater wind up in the open-air stage area on the Babylese side of the embassy? I don't think I need to waste any words explaining this, as the petal explains it all for me. It proves that someone went from the Rose Garden's pool on through into a valve. Impossible! The people of Zangfa been waiting to see you face to face, Mr. Alba. I'll tell everyone back home we'll be there soon. You should be happy. Why? Why? It's a little late to be asking that question. Oh my god, I keep accidentally hitting it. You should have known from the very beginning, when you took your first life. No matter how you may plot or how you may try to cover it all up, you can never hide from your crime or what you've done. Because we're here to see to it that justice is served to people like you.
Objection!
You can't call what you've given a perfect argument. You know, I don't think this guy's gonna ever admit to his wrongdoings, Mr. Edgeworth. Because he values himself above all else. People who can't be negotiated with, or people who refuse to admit when they've lost, I don't believe those kinds of people really exist, because everyone breaks eventually. You're right. In that case, I have no choice but to use all the evidence I have. I'll use it all until he breaks under the weight of his crimes. Mr. Alba, I request you testify once more. Oh my god, seriously? This really will be the end of the line. There's still one more part left to this game. Oh, okay. That is the last part then, never mind. Do we just grind it tonight? It's so late. I mean, I have fuck all to do tomorrow. I mean, fuck all important at least. Should I go for it? I don't know how much longer it's gonna be. That's the issue. As if there's anything else for me to testify about. I still have yet to fully prove that it was Mr. Alba who murdered Mr. Crochin. Well, I'd like to hear about your movements before the murder occurred. I wonder if you could tell us about what you did here at the Theatre Neutralis. Very well. I suppose I could tell you about that. Because about all I did was watch the Steel Samurai stage show. Elaborating on even that is good enough for me. The only way for me to place this man under arrest is to pinpoint the exact location of where the murder took place. For that is the key to the investigation. I watched from the last row. The stage was well lit, but it was dark out in the audience. I swear I was there in the audience, but it's hard to prove that, I suppose. I do remember the contents of the show very well, though. Is that proof enough for you? Those moving scenes were seared into this old man's heart. I'll never forget them. So you were in the theater proper watching the Steel Samurai stage show, were you? Didn't it get cancelled? Haha, yeah. I was pretty cool up there, wasn't I? You're not the one who was cool, it's the Steel Samurai who's cool. Yeah, and the Steel Samurai's special finishing move today was really something, huh? Hey, Edgy, who is she? Who is this super cute girl? She's like 14, bro. She's been standing here this whole time and he only now notices her? Her name is Kay Faraday, and she's helping me in my investigation. Sorry I didn't get to introduce myself earlier, but better late than never. Yeah, it's okay. I'm Larry Butts. Silence of the peanut gallery. There's no time for such trivialities as this. Mr. Prosecutor, is that the final battle? You got that? I know. This is the end. For that man there. Now that's the kind of thing I like to hear. I think I'll give trusting you a try, Mr. Prosecutor. Or rather, Mr. Edgeworth. I leave this critical battle up to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Have no fear, I'll finish the job. This really is the endgame. The time has come to expose every last one of Mr. Alba's lies. I think I know what I want to do. I remember the contents of the show. Is that proof enough for you? I agree, today will be a day to remember. Especially when we finally make you pay for all the wrongs you committed. Oh... What? Hey, that's what the Steel Samurai says when he defeats the evil magistrate. Actually, that line was just something I ad-libbed. You may act all surprised, but naturally you remember the line, don't you? Of course I do! I just now understand how the evil magistrate felt, that's all. And allow me to make you identify with the evil magistrate some more. Hey, then that makes you the Steel Samurai, huh? Well, if you had to complete the analogy, I suppose, then yes. And I do believe it's about time we bring down the curtains with a bang. I wonder if Mr. Alba was really there watching the show. I don't think so, because the only time he had to commit to the murder was during the show. And the only time he could have placed the body into the pushcart was during the scenes when the Iron Infant was not out on stage. And that means that by the end of the stage show... Are you saying that the body was already in the pushcart by then? No way! You mean I was pushing a dead body around? You used me in such a foul manner. It's unforgivable, evil magistrate. Well put, Steel Samurai. And now I will show to all those present just who is the evil magistrate the Steel Samurai must defeat. Well, I remember the contents of the show as well, myself. That's nice. That's nice. Miles Edgeworth, don't allow yourself to be riled up by him at this important juncture. Ugh. I wasn't planning to let him. Well, if you ask me, I think I'm the biggest Steel Samurai expert around here. I know you think the climactic scene of today's show was just totally awesome. Yes, I remember that well, and that spectacular special move.
The way you delivered the final blow against the here we go, this is what I was looking for. This spear is broken. Oh, that scene will live on in my heart forever. Is that how it went? I totally forgot about that. How can you forget your own special moves? That's the special attack the Steel Samurai uses when he's using the Samurai Spear. Yes, and today was the first time they showed it off, was it not? If I hadn't watched the show, then how could I answer you with the name of the move? I suppose you are correct, but if you could please elaborate on this point for me. No, it wasn't, because the spear was broken before it ever got to be used.
Objection!
The special move today was the early summer rain jab. Is that your final answer?
Objection!
You little irritating gnat. Do you think you can trip me up by asking the same question over and over? That was not my intention. Your testimony is more than sufficient. However, I believe it would be wise for you to take a look at this. The Samurai Spear, what about it? This spear actually never made it on stage today. Excuse me? Unfortunately for you, tonight's Steel Samurai happened to be a goof of a young man with an abundance of useless hot-bloodedness. Having said that, said useless man bent the spear during his rehearsal this evening. Okay, do you remember what the Steel Samurai's special move was tonight? It was the Steel Samurai Sushi Slash. Correct. Because he couldn't use the spear, a last-minute change was made. Had you really been watching the show, you would have known the move that was used. Gurk. Quercus Alba. You didn't watch even a single minute of the Samurai show tonight, did you? Aha, so if he wasn't watching the show tonight, then it opens with the possibility that he was busy killing Mr. Koshin instead. So where were you during the show? I demand an answer. Oh, the internet's fucking dropping out. God damn it. What's going on? Why does this always happen? It's always right near the end, too. Okay, wait, I think it should be good now. Alright. Just what is so funny. You're so sloppy, and so are your conclusions. I still insist that I watch the show, or most of it in any case. What do you mean by most of it? You see, during the show I left my seat for a spell to visit the bathroom. I assume that was when the dramatic scene was played out on stage. That is the lousiest, lamest excuse I've ever heard, pal. Just because he got the name of the move right. Oh god. We can't really use that as proof that I didn't watch the show at all. Yerk. As a fan of the Steel Samurai, I had to watch the entire show. As a Steel Samurai fan. Sorry guys, I'm eating croutons. Give me a second. Give me unpleasant to listen to, so I apologize. For someone who wasn't even in a seat for the climax of the show. You have no right to... He's getting rage baited so easily. You have no right to call yourself a Steel Samurai fan. Ever. What? What the fuck just happened? Who was that just now? It would be I, young lady! Larry, what are you doing interrupting me like that? Edgy, just hold on for a second, I beg! You may never accept this old man as a Steel Samurai fan, but I totally think he's a Steel Samaniac. What exactly is a Steel Samaniac, pal? I believe he meant to say Steel Samurai Maniac. Yeah, and trust me, I know a real fan when I see one, because I'm the Steel Samurai. I will never acknowledge you as the true Steel Samurai. What are you getting so worked up over, Mr. Edgeworth? It appears that the real Steel Samurai recognizes me as a fan. As well he should, so I am a fan, not as though I missed the entire show. It was a most amazing show, filled with the spirit of the young and the young at heart. Sarcasm dripping from his long wind nose couldn't run any thicker. Getting the name of the move wrong only proves that he didn't watch the last scene. What I really need here is something more definitive. Something that links Mr. Alba directly to the murder of Mr. Manny Cochin. You know what, Gramps? You're really something else. I'm honored to receive such praise from the Steel Samurai, but what is it for? Well, I was just wondering how you found out about the early summer rain jab. That move is a bit of a secret that only a small portion of the staff know about. Wait, it was a secret? Larry, wait, what did you just say? Huh, did I say something stupid again? Did you say that the early summer rain jab was actually a secret? Well, maybe I shouldn't have said secret. It's more like we only decided on the name of the move right before the start of the show. What? Who organized the show? The stage director was going nuts because we were supposed to debut the move. About 5 minutes before the show, we threw it up on the dressing room's whiteboard. This early summer rain jab, that's kind of how we decided the name of the move. But by that time, I'd already bent the spear, so I guess the whole thing was kind of pointless. He was in the side room and saw the board! All you Steel Samurai actors are the same. The director has my complete sympathy. So basically, because we changed the move to the sushi slash, we kind of pretended that the early summer rain jab didn't exist at all. I mean, it'd be bad if someone found out we changed the move, so we made it a secret. So basically, a gag order was issued for publicity's sake. It almost makes the early summer rain jab sound like a lost art. Yeah, which is why I think most of the staff haven't even heard of the move. Hold those lips of yours still. What the heck, old man? I've done nothing but listen, and from what I can tell, it's all very unrelated to the case. It's also very tedious and a pointless exercise in wasting time, much like a kid's show. Mr. Alba, I believe the one who should be quiet now is you. How dare you? I suspect you've already noticed exactly what the very severe implications are in this man's testimony. Ah, so now you're trying to bully me, huh? There are no implications to be read into a behind-the-scenes story of a kid's show. Don't even think about trying to slither your way out of this one, Quercus Alba. You're the one who said it yourself, that the name of the move was Early Summer Rain Jab. But that name was only decided upon right before the show. So, just what you driving at? That the name of the move you told us was never used in the show or said aloud. Now then, would you care to tell us about how you found out the name of that move? Because I can only think of one way you could have known. Quercus Alba, this is the only way you could have known the name of the special move. You saw it. You knew the name because you saw it. You saw it on the dressing room whiteboard. The staff members who knew were keeping it a secret, so you couldn't have simply gone up to a staff member and asked. Which means that the only other option left is that you saw it on the whiteboard. So that means Mr. Alba was in the waiting room at some point. Well, what's the big deal, sir? I don't see what that means. There's another piece of evidence that has a great deal to do with the dressing room, so we can't afford to let this slide. Wait, what? Is this relating both to the dressing room and to Mr. Cochin's murder? The knife? No, that was never in the dressing room, was it? How do you switch this thing into knife mode again? I can't remember. Okay, we probably don't need to do that then. Oh, the knife! The flowers were in the room. I'm done.
Take that!
Oh, damn it. What? The flowers were in the... Oh, do we need the picture instead of... God damn it.
Take that!
What? What the hell is it? Oh great, now I only have one shot left. I should have saved. I should have saved before. It's not the knife, it's not the picture of the flowers. We don't have a picture of, like, just the flowers, do we? Oh.
Take that!
The pushcart that was used to move the body was right there in the dressing room. During the show, the pushcart awaited its turn to be pushed on stage in the dressing room. And it was finally pushed there along with the Iron Infant in the last scene of the show. And then, right after the show ended, it went into Alabasta along with the Steel Samurai. Which means that the killer could have placed the body inside the pushcart when the pushcart was in the dressing room backstage. So basically, the killer has to be somebody who visited the dressing room during the show. Precisely. Oh, but wait, what if, and this is just a what if the murder didn't take place in the dressing room? What do you mean, Kay? I have to admit, she brings up a valid possibility. During the show, the dressing room was supposed to be devoid of people. Anyone going into the private dressing room would stand out like a sore thumb. But despite that, the killer still managed to move the body with the pushcart. Correct, it is because of the setup of the theater's dressing room that it would be an ideal location for the murder of Manny Kochin. Quercus Alba, during the show you went down to the dressing room, and I want to know why. Yes, I was there. I went into the dressing room. I knew it. I'm placing you under arrest right now, pal. You got that? Arrest.
Objection!
Not so fast. What is it now? Thought I would have a chance to explain myself. Explain? What is there to explain? I believe I told you earlier that I went to the bathroom. Well, I got lost when I did. I wanted to ask for directions, but when I opened the dressing room door, no one was inside. And that's when I saw the name of the move on the whiteboard. You punk, still trying to get out of this. Do you really think you can get away with this at this point? Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything you can do to stop him? Nah, I don't have enough evidence on hand to do anything. Quick! Deus Ex Machina! I don't have the airtight evidence I need to put this man away for good. But if that's what I need, then perhaps... Agent Lang, I believe an investigation of the dressing room in question is in order. It's possible we may find new evidence there. Yeah, if Mr. Edgeworth pokes around, then I'm sure I'll find some new facts, pal. Oh, and if we use Little Thief, we may learn something for recreation.
Not so fast!
We don't need to do any of that. What? Wolfie? How could you? I'm not saying this to be mean. It's just that we've hired a search there. My men really are something else. And they found nothing? There's only one thing I can say to you, sis, and that's that they found nothing. That's it. I guess you're right. If they had found something, they would have reported it to us. They couldn't find anything because there was nothing there to find. And if there is no info to feed to Little Thief, then I can't do much to help either. Is this the end? The murder took place in this theater, which is not protected under extraterritorial rights. And the fact that it was Mr. Alba himself who committed the murder. If I can't prove both statements to be true, Mr. Alba walks away a free man. Is there no other course of action left to us? It would appear that your hand of cards has turned out to be a bust. Now, if you'll excuse me, because of you people, I missed my flight. Now I must make haste to arrange for a new one. Fuck, who is calling out this time? We can't get over these fucking characters. Who is it? Yes, thank you, Kay. You get me. Who is it this time? Hold it right there, you... Wait, no, that's not her voice. Hold it right there, you whippersnappers! First Larry, and now you. What is it with that scary monster-like scowl on your face, Edgy Poo? Don't treat me like I'm some sort of nuisance. I've been meaning to say this, but all you keep talking about things I don't get at all. You're leaving all this lady in the sad, depressed, and lonely dust that I'm about to cry in. Why'd you have to speak up right at this instant? But you know what, Edgy Poo? Cheer up, because I'm about to give you the most wonderful thing. The most wonderful thing? From you? It's so super special that I couldn't give it away to just anyone, you know? My special presents of love to my sweet Edgy Poo. Are you ready? Is this? Is it a knife? It's... A box of those samurai dogs, right? Yes, oh Edgy-Poo, here you go on and eat one, you'll feel right as rain. Are we through here? Why did everyone get so quiet all of a sudden? Edgy-Poo, tell me you understand the depths of this lady's love for you. I'm not one to hand out snacks willy-nilly, you know. No, sir. It's funny, this is my, who's that girl with the camera? You're so very nice, but one day you're gonna serve some of my own hungry leaf food, and I mean, feel the desire of everyone to make sure that their beloved never goes hungry, and that's what I want to do. Chris, tell you one thing, a long time ago, I used to think that I could make the most delicious meals and ingredients food for the this time. Back then, I was Mr. Edgeworth. Can't you do anything about her? There's no power on earth that can force that woman into silence. But I'm so sick and tired of it. All you people just look down on me. Even the box of samurai dogs played me for a fool. It had a special design on its fan, like the Japanese flag, so I thought it was special. But when I ate one, it tasted just like all the rest, so it made me so mad. Wait, a special box with a Hinamaru, like, fan on it? I never heard of such a piece of merchandise existing before. However, there it is. The red rising sun on this fan is filled in. Is it possible? Could it be? After the show, the samurai dogs were piled up on the dressing room floor. However, there's no such thing as a rising sun dog. This contradiction of facts repeats something that should not exist and yet does. The rays from the rising sun may just be what we need to put us in the right direction. A present? The studio bigwigs basically told us to play the Liberty Boys. We were supposed to hand the dogs off to embassy people and tell them hi. I had to pile them all into the push cart just to move them all. Wait. So the boxes were emptied out of the push cart to put the body in. You killed Mr. Coach and then placed his body inside the push cart. And then, you forced the Steel Samurai to unload his body. Time to piece the final pieces of this logic puzzle together, no matter how fragile or small the connections may be. Once you found them all, the way to the truth will be revealed. Boxes of samurai dogs were pushed sitting in the pushcart. I don't see what these have to do with it. Taken from the dressing room, the fan's rising sun is filled in. I mean, clearly these two connect to each other. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Let's just do that. I mean, I'm pretty confident, but... The killer used the pushcart to transport the body, which means that they had to remove the samurai dogs from within first. Therefore, the samurai dogs that were piled up on the dressing room floor were most likely taken out of the pushcart by the killer. Wow, fucking insight, dude. Jesus Christ. That which should not exist, this box of samurai dogs with a Hinamaru. If this red rising sun was filled in when the killer was busy removing the dogs from the pushcart, then it's proof that the murder took place in the dressing room. What? How? Oh my god, you're kidding me. As long as this red substance turns out to be what I think it is. Wendy Oldbag, I thank you. What you have given to me is truly something very special. Edgy-Poo! Mr. Edgeworth, are you sure you're feeling okay, sir? Mr. Albus, I suspected you killed Mr. Coach in the dressing room. How many times must I listen to you repeat yourself? Haven't you figured it out yet? Your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. The only way I'm gonna continue to cooperate is with some definitive evidence. That arrogance, that self-confidence. You believe that you've erased every piece of evidence that could incriminate you. However, there remains one piece here and it will put you away for good. Ah, you're bluffing. Ooh, hey Mr. Prosecutor, sounds like you finally found him. You finally found the fangs to go after this guy's jugular. Like, is he have a quote about that? And tell us, what about the box of samurai dogs is gonna put the old man away? The trace evidence that'll bring him down? Why, it's here, of course. This box of samurai dogs with a rising sun fan on it. This should never have existed. So I want you all to take a good look at this red spot. It's a single drop of blood. Huh? What? Blood, you say? Agent Lang, I'd like this blood analyzed post-haste. I gotta admit, I'm a bit surprised. I can't believe we found blood in a place like this. Hey, you, get this down to the lab, pronto. But why was there blood on that box to begin with? If we think about the flow of the crime, I think the reason will become obvious. Larry, you said you transported the samurai dogs with the pushcart, correct? Oh, yeah, you have a great memory, Edgy. That pushcart was a bit too big for my son, you know what I mean? So to make sure everyone could see him, I had to pile some stuff in. I figured the samurai dogs were there, so I used them to fill up the cart. If what Larry says is true, then what were the boxes doing on the floor? Ah, I see. The killer took them out in order to place the body in the pushcart. Exactly, and that's when I believe the victim's blood found its way up to that box. But when my men investigated that room, not a single box of samurai dogs was in there. Because embassy staff members had already confiscated them. Yes, no doubt to hide the evidence of the murder. It's a good thing Miss Oldbag managed to steal that one box before they got to him, huh? Looks like Miss Oldbag also managed to put this great thief to shame. What a scandalous way of putting that. I didn't steal it, I received it from myself. Quirkus Albert, I'd say this is one very fatal oversight on your part. Sorry to rain on your little low fist. However, how can you be so self-confident in a no-win situation? Even if that blood turns out to belong to Mr. Cochin, well, then what? So, Mr. Edgeworth, it sounds like he's not ready to call it quits yet, huh? The sole piece of evidence that was left at the scene of the crime? That alone has shed light on a new fact. At the very least, we now have proof that the murder occurred in the dressing room. And? You say that like it means something. Huh? Excuse me, sirs. Report, what were the results of the analysis? Sir, the analysis came back in front of the red substance as blood. I knew it. With this Quercus album... Mr. Edgeworth, I wonder if you might humor my question. Your question? The one from before, or have you forgotten? Even if that is Mr. Cochin's blood, what difference would it make? Like we already told you, it proves that the crime scene was the dressing room. But it doesn't prove that I'm your killer, does it? Ah, that's... Ugh. That's a very good point. The blood on that box doesn't prove that Mr. Alba's the killer. Then, this evidence, it's meaningless. That can't be, we were so close, sir. I want to smack that smug look off his face. Come on, there's gotta be something we can do. We finally found a solid piece of evidence. There must be something I can expose with it. I can't think of a single thing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way. Oh my god, bro, how many new characters can we possibly add? Who was that? It's too late. I won't allow anyone to stop me now. It wasn't me, pal. And it wasn't me this time either. Wasn't me either. It was me. Why did you... because I haven't finished reporting everything to you yet, sir. There's more? What? Hurry up and spit it out. Yes, sir. That blood I mentioned. It's not of the same blood type as the victim's blood. What? No. What? What? What do you mean it's not the same type? You mean it's not the victim's blood? If it isn't his, then who the hell is it? I don't know, sir. All I know is that it's not the same blood types as the victim, sir. What should we do now, Mr. Edgeworth? I have no idea what's anymore. Neither do I. Why, what's an amusing turn of events? That blood draw proves something to be true, alright, namely my words. And which one of your words would that be? The ones where I say that your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. That blood has nothing to do with the murder investigation whatsoever. Need I remind you that the blood got onto that box long before it entered my embassy? What sort of nonsense? Yeah, it's blood, Pat. There's no way it's not related to the murder. Do you like to believe? But what if someone preparing the samurai dogs had a small nosebleed? What then? Sure, I guess that's possible. Damn, have we been wasting our time on a red herring? The blood doesn't belong to anyone connected to the case. That should be a clue enough. Quercus Alba, you bastard. Silence! Don't you ever address me with such a filthy word again. I've wasted enough time here with you and you have your answers. Now let me through.
Knuckle fast!
Alba, it doesn't matter where you run off to, you'll never escape me. Someday I'll have the satisfaction of sinking my fangs into you, you'll see. And all of Interpol will be behind me, working to see that day comes. Do you know what your words sound like to me? They sound like the whinings of a pathetic loser of a mutt. Aroo! Is this really the extent of all we can do? Is the blood really from someone completely unrelated to the case? Or is there another possibility? Someone else other than the victim? My god. It's Larry's blood. Just when I thought I had him backed into a corner, it's I who's been backed into one. In a situation like this, what would that man do? What would he who can turn any desperate situation around do? Turn it around. That's it, I must turn my way of thinking around. It's not whose blood is this, it's whose blood could get onto the box like this. And if I think about it that way, if the blood got onto the box when the body was being placed in the pushcart, then the owner of said blood must have been in the dressing room at the time. And there's only one person that could be. Well, I must praise you for trying so hard. It's because of you kids that I was removed from center stage, and will be forced to live out the rest of my life in the shadows, unfortunately. But it's not a total loss, as the underworld will allow me more freedom than you'll ever know. Freedom like what the raven feels as it flies through the dark night sky. You can't lay a finger on me, not now or ever. The arm of the law is powerless before me.
Objection!
Powerless, is it? I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you. What do you mean? Allow me to describe you in one word. Pitiful. Pitiful. How so? Quercus Alba, your wings were clipped long ago. And for someone who's trying to fly away on them without noticing that fact, pitiful is the perfect word to describe you. Ha! Me of words. What do you mean by his wings are clipped, Mr. Edgeworth? Just what you think it means, Kay. We'd already caught him in our trap a while back. With an incredibly powerful, definitive piece of evidence. Hey, aren't the Mr. Prosecutor care to speak in English? What are you talking about? What piece of evidence? The piece I speak of is, of course, this drop of blood. But we know that it's not from the victim. I don't see how it remains relevant to the case at all. Miss Von Karma, I believe this is exactly why it's very important to the case. And the part that is the most important is the fact that it's not the victim's blood. You're looking a little pale. Good, then I believe you're already aware of what I mean. Then you know who the blood belongs to? Of course I do. This piece of evidence is the irrefutable proof that will stop the killer in his tracks. The blood that soiled this box of samurai dogs belongs to this person. Well, him, obviously. I mean, it has to, right? Unless it's old bag. I don't trust this. Like, I'm so sure, and yet I do not trust it at all. The blood of the rising sun on this box belongs to you, Quercus Alba. What? What? Why is it his blood on the box of samurai dogs? He's not even a victim. The blood fell onto the box when Mr. Cochin's body was being loaded into the pushcart. At that time, the only two people in the dressing room were the victim and his killer. So that's what you mean. If the blood doesn't belong to the victim, then there's only one other person it could belong to. Yes, and that person is the murderer himself. That's the only logical conclusion. But Mr. Cochin wasn't the one who was stabbed, sir. Why would Mr. Alba have been the one who was bleeding? What if during the murder, Mr. Kochin fought back? You mean if before Mr. Alba could kill him, Mr. Kochin managed to wound Mr. Alba? Yes, and I believe we have a piece of evidence that proves he was bleeding then. Wait, what? He was probably bleeding at the time. Does this have blood on it? Can we open this thing back up? Oh, okay, no, I thought this blood had, I thought this had blood on it, but I guess that was the knife side anyway, so, yeah, it didn't. Evidence that he was bleeding. What have we not used yet? The wire? Why do we still have this?
Take that!
Mr. Alba, you bear in your body a great wound. That was from Wid the Mask who attacked me with a pair of scissors. Yeah, and that happened way after he was in the dressing room. Ah, but is that what really happened? You can manufacture a weapon by smearing blood on it, so I can't just accept that as fact. Shall we try a test, Mr. Alba, and see if the shape of your wound matches the scissors?
Objection!
You really are something else, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't let a single thing slip by you, no matter how insignificant the possibility. Sure one to talk, Mr. Alba. You managed to give the law a complete slip for 10 years as the smuggling ring's leader. No matter the danger, you can hide every last ounce of fear and anxiety from everyone. You truly are a one-of-a-kind criminal. I'm the master of my fear. However, to think that a person such as you could miss such a large thing. You believe I've overlooked something? You said that my wound was caused by Mr. Kochin, and that it was caused here in one of the teacher's dressing rooms, right? Yes, that's correct. I'd like to point out that it's simply not possible. My wound is a stab wound, and one that only could have come from a blade. I wonder where you propose that such a weapon came from? The knife. The key. Ah, this theater was packed with security guards. It would have been impossible for anyone to come into this area with a weapon of any sort.
Not so fast!
Just as Mr. Alba was able to bring in the Alabastinian knife in a bouquet, there must have been some other way to sneak in a weapon of some sort. Ah, but as long as you can't prove what that other way is, all your talk about Mr. Kochin stabbing me is pure nonsense. So if that other way does exist, you'd better hurry and tell me now. With pleasure. Wait, what? This piece of evidence shows. Oh wait, this piece of evidence shows it's on Mr. Kochin. Wait, where is it? The key. It's literally the first item in my inventory. Okay, it's the 5th item in my inventory.
Take
So,
that!
among law enforcement, this piece is known as the Yatagratsu's key. That key! That's the key that my father stole from here 7 years ago. And it is very unique in that it is both a key and a knife. Meaning that under the guise of a key, it could have easily been brought into the theater. GNU! You couldn't dispose of the knife that stabbed you. Therefore, you wiped off the blood and placed it back in Mr. Kochin's pocket. After all, the key itself opens the safe in his office. And inside that safe, there was a document about Canopian paper, signed by Mr. Kochin. In order to make it look like Mr. Kochin died as the leader of the smuggling ring, you had to make it so that the police were the ones who opened that office safe. All that hard work to save yourself only served to destroy you in the end. Shall we try matching this knife's blade with your wound, Mr. Carcass Alba?
And that is what some may call the coup de grace. Impossible! You can't take me down! Swine, all of you! Especially Manny Cochin. This is all because of that man's betrayal. He sought to steal control of the smuggling ring from me by removing me as ambassador. Which is why he deserved to die while bearing the guilt for all my crimes for me. That's why I sent out the Yatagatsu's card, and how this incident was born. Manny was supposed to be the smuggling ring's leader, who was killed by the Yatagatsu. But I had yet another reason, yet another story that was supposed to play out. Manny's death was supposed to bring everything to a close. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids, I mean prosecutors. Mr. Alba, I'm afraid there's one more question I forgot to ask. What kind of food do you want for your final meal? This country's or Alabast's? Which country's court would you like to face first? Either way, it's game over for you. It's Oh my god, he's reverted to being old. Oh, there we go. March 17th, 11:21 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. Whew! This is it, the big day. It's Mr. Alba's trial today. And next week he's scheduled to stand trial in his own country of Alabast. Franziska's heading to that one. I suspect she'll be serving a full course of whiplashes at it. Having to face Miss Von Karma in court right after facing you, sir. Ugh, I don't even want to think of what that would be like. I caught a glimpse of Mr. Alba as he was being escorted into the courthouse, and boy, he looked about as glum as I do the day before I get my monthly paycheck. You know, I've been thinking, that flight attendant and even Mr. Portsman were all at Mr. Alba's secret agents. Correct. That smuggling ring was the common thread between all of these incidents. Cammy Melee was there to provide support during smuggling ops using her job as an attendant, and Mr. Portsman was to manipulate trials related to the ring to end in their favor. Ooh, iFly Airlines and even the prosecutor's office. No one was safe from the smuggling ring, huh? Sure. I suspect there are even more members of the ring spread throughout the world. Yeah, it sounds like such a big op that I can't even begin to imagine what it's like. What is it, detective? Ah, nothing. It's just, well, come to think of it, Mr. Ernest Amano's trial is also scheduled for later today, sir. I'm aware of that. Mr. Amano's been working with the smuggling ring now for over 10 years. He used the Amano Group's various connections worldwide to assist the ring. When all of that has come to an end, his conglomerate is now undergoing harsh scrutiny. I owe Mr. Amano a debt of gratitude, but he must pay his debt to society. Well, with the arrest of both Mr. Alba and Mr. Amano, I guess that about wraps up the KG8 incident as well, huh? I suppose so. The real killer in the KG8 incident 10 years ago was Manny Cochin. And 7 years ago, the killer in the second KG8 incident was Mac Rel. Those two facts are unshakable truth, however. It seems that a lot of effort was put into hiding these and other truths from us. And I will expose it all at the trials today. You're solving cases left and right today, are you, sir? CCU indeed, man. Perhaps now these two brave souls who tried to make the truth known can rest in peace. By the way, I received some gifts from Ambassador Polino. Shrimp, crab, beef. I don't need any of these, so I'm giving them to you. What? Seriously, sir? But wait, actually, I don't think I want them anymore. The way you're holding them. Don't tell me they're just coupons, sir. Detective Gumshoe, have you not read the paper recently? Ever since the two countries became Tigadopia again, its economy has changed. Really? And it seems that Ambassador Polino has reaped a few benefits of his own from it. He's been announced as the official ambassador of the newly reunified Cadopia. Ah, but what a pity! Even though every item he sent is a treasure, you don't seem all that interested. Well, if you don't want them, I can give them to my lovely assistant Kay. Wait, that's not what I said. So, Mr. Edgeworth, please let me have them, sir. Actually, come to think of it, where is Kay? How come she's still not here? My god, she's been here the entire time.
Hey, you gotta be more alert than that. I can't believe you didn't notice. I was even mimicking Mr. Edgeworth's voice for a bit. I totally didn't notice you or realize that voice was you. Lang Z says, ferocious love blooms with each new spring. Agent Lang, a pleasant surprise to see you here. It's been a long time since I set foot in the courthouse, but I wasn't gonna miss watching the guy who screwed up my country's finally getting what's coming to him. Why does he have 2 eye patches on? Well, that and something else. I want to see you in action in court. Is that so, Agent Lang? We flushed out all the counterfeit bills, so Zangfa's finally at peace again. And it's all thanks to you, so I just want to say thanks. Wow, I never thought I'd see the day old Wolfie says thanks to Mr. Edgeworth. I should be the one thanking you, Agent Lang. If you hadn't negated Mr. Alba's extraterritorial rights, I would not have been able to bring him to trial. I believe the victory belongs to the both of us in this case. A shared victory, huh? Look, don't get me wrong. I'll still never forgive you prosecutors. And I have zero interest in that truth thing you talk about in court. I've always done things my own way, and that's not about to change. You got that? I see. Well, I believe you should follow your own creed when you do your job. Yeah, and if there's ever someone your precious truth can't catch, feel free to sit around and cry about it all you want. But as for me, I'm gonna get that person no matter what. Alright, it's about time for the trial to start. I'll see you later. I'll be watching your performance from the gallery. I'm looking forward to this. I prepared a whole ton of ticker tape for today's victory, sir. I'll help throw some around when Mr. Edgeworth wins. Ha ha ha. Hope you got enough, because I'm gonna go call my man up as well. A modest amount of ticker tape goes a long way. The scene shifts to the courtroom, and the final act of this long tale begins. Fucking finally! Oh, is this the credits? The legend of the great thief Yatagarasu, the story of those who chose to dedicate their lives to the pursuit of the truth. Prosecutors are those who seek a guilty verdict for the defendants they meet, and to that end they have no choice but to win by any means necessary. That creed was forced on me since I was very young. However, I no longer think that is all we prosecutors are. And that is because... even though I've only been away from the courtroom for a short time, I feel as though it's been a lifetime since I've set foot in one. And today, more than any other day, I feel the flight within me rising. I'm really in Mr. Edgeworth's debt for the other day. Thanks to him, I'm still free to serve in the friendly blue skies. Oh, so about my suitcase. I've been selling them on the internet, and they've become a real sensation. Thanks to the praise the art world has lavished on my work as being truly postmodern. The airline has chosen me to design our new line of iFly jumbo jets. Just think, someday you'll be able to take a ride in my pink-walled, yellow-seated jet. Edgeworth, the rudeness of a rude man, huh? Because of him, my time and money is wasted, but more importantly, I received the most fantastic treasure recently. The Primiduc statue of the Principality of Cordofia. It weighs a bit light in my hands, but the Ambassador Paulino was most generous. We finally caught Agent Hicks' killer, and I was able to witness Mr. Alba's teary eyes. It feels good to finally bring everything to a close. I received another offer from Interpol to work another case in cooperation with them. However, the Cadopian courts await. Cadopia's air is supposed to be very fresh, so my whip should find new vigor there.
This little patrolman has been firing ass up today, sir. I thought I was safe since we found the gun I had dropped. But I hadn't noticed that I dropped my police badge, too. I guess what really broke the camel's back was that I couldn't find my badge. My little life was suddenly tripped into a dark black hole, sir. I think I'll go to the courthouse and file a complaint with Ruffles, man. Ruffles, man. I was actually hoping to talk with Mr. Edgeworth a bit more than I did. But I've got to get going and return to Europe. I've still got a long way to go and a lot of stuff to study there. Next time I help Mr. Edgeworth on a case, I'm going to do it as a real forensic scientist. I'm sure he's going to need all the help I can give him scientifically. Because the kidnapping was staged, I was let off easy. But I won't be going outside much anytime soon, that's really okay. The only person I'm forever trapped in is the cage of love. The guard guy at the detention center. Well, when he's on guard duty, he has such a cold look in his eyes, just like that prosecutor. But dumb. Ah, stop it, Lauren. When will you ever learn to stop being a prisoner of love? It appears there are all sorts of drama that take place outside of the courtroom. Since we judges are here day in and day out, I've only heard a few rumors, but... apparently Mr. Edgeworth teamed up with a thief and became a detective. Maybe I should team up with a bailiff and try to become a lawyer or something. Whew, I barely escaped death yet again. Yeah, but boy, we're lucky to have Mr. Edgeworth to help us out, huh? Yeah, but because I lost the key, I got fired from my security guard job. Don't let you down, Maggie. You still got me. You're right, sir. I won't be sad. I'm gonna pick myself up and get through this. I wonder what my next job should be. Ooh, this is actually kind of fun. Why not come to Godofia for your summer vacation? We have coupons aplenty. Right now our embassy is proud to present our Let's Investigate a Murder show. Although recreating that particular case has created a few small fires of its own. Then we had a few problems with the fire marshals. The next event will be great. It will be an attraction entitled Capture the Yatagarasu. Of course, I hope to enlist Case. I'll be creating our latest attraction. Hey, Larry. I can't believe that Mindy ditched me and went to Japan. But it's okay, because that's how I met Miharu. We're planning to go to Paris soon and start a business. We're gonna sell Blue Ocean dogs. They'll sell like hotcake hot dogs for sure. A blue hot dog and a blue bun. I guarantee it'll turn your tongue and your face blue. I know I'm not really the type to work a lot, or at all really, but... Oh, so I noticed that I really haven't seen the guy in the blue suit at all recently. I don't know what's up. Well, next time we meet, I'm gonna make him eat one of my dogs.
Today I gave testimony in court. Today. Wait, what? As a member of the Yatagarasu. Yo, Mr. Bad, you look well, all things considered. By the way, have you noticed that elements within the ring have begun moving? Probably fighting over who should succeed. Over who should be the next boss. I thought he was dead. Although, to be honest, I wish I could forget I'd ever heard of that smuggling ring. Lang Z says, thoroughly bite the poisonous snake from the head to tail. No one runs afoul of the law and escapes this wolf's fangs. I'll get you all yet. Ah, youth. Why did I become so old, I wonder? I've begun noticing the gray hairs in my beard more. I'm thinking of retiring my mirror. Oh god. I was the pink princess of the pink badger all in the span of 2 days. Talk about busy. But it's alright, because I got a letter from my beloved Edgy-Poo. Please take care of your hip. And when you wish to speak, first take off your headpiece. What does he mean by that last statement? It's not like I enjoy being under a headpiece every time I see him. I've been those little creepy fuzzy pink animal that knows the pink princess, a great hero of justice for innocent. I was a young maiden, hair stylish hat on my head, the Lord be right on, no matter what my own cost seriously. But even that idea sounds terrible. March 17th, 4:33 p.m. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Whoop! I feel so much better now that the trial's over. And as always, your legal prowess was top-notch, sir. Yeah, nothing beat the look on Mr. Alba's face when you revealed the ring's secret. I was amazed. You're like a totally different person when you step into a courtroom. Mr. Edgeworth is always 10 times fiercer in court. Based on the information Mr. Alba offered up, they began large-scale operations to clear up the rest of the ring, which I'm happy to lead to Franziska and Agent Lang. So what are your plans, Doke? Oh, well, we're taking care of the creep who killed my father, so I'm not sure. Hey, I know. Maybe I'll just keep on being Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Are you still trying to steal my job, pal? Just kidding, just kidding. I can't steal something so important to you, Gummy. Whew, what a relief. Okay. Yes? Even after all that's happened, are you still planning to become a great thief? Of course. But I don't want to tarnish the legend of the noble Yatagarasu. So I'm gonna hold off on doing anything until I make a tight 3-person team of my own. 3-person team. A 3-person team of young beauties of the same age as me, if possible. With those criteria, I highly doubt you'll find the 2 other people you need. My father chose to fight for the truth. I think that's what was so noble about him. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth? The only things I will ever steal are the truths that have been hidden away. I'm gonna work extra hard to make a world where the Yatagarasu isn't needed. Let's both strive for such a future. Well, I guess it's time for me to get going. I see. Okay, keep your chin up and stay strong, okay? And don't be a stranger. Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be sure to break the lock on the window and sneak in. If you could, I'd appreciate it if you just came in through the door. It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. The lock on my window at home has been broken for forever. Oh, one last thing before I go. Let's take a group picture, just the 3 of us. Yeah, commemorative photo. Every big case has to end with one. No. Hey, why not? Don't tell me you're camera shy, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course not, Detective. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm taking the picture now. Hey, come back here. Mr. Edgeworth, you can't run away from me, sir. Hey, Detective Gumshoe! Stop that, I can't be seen doing... that! Okay, I'm totally taking it now. Say cheese! And thus the long tale of the KG-8 incident came to a close. It saw the demise of a smuggling ring and the birth of a little great thief. There's little time to rest and relax, for I am eager to tackle the investigation into a new case. The reason for my eagerness is I want to pursue the truth, and I want to believe in the strength of those who use the power of the law for good. As someone who was chosen to live my life as a prosecutor, that is my new creed. Oh my gosh, right on the money too. It's been almost 3 hours since I started streaming. Well, Ace Attorney Investigations 1 is finally over, and I'm probably never going to stream another Ace Attorney game again because honestly, streaming them and like reading the dialogue kind of sucks. And not only that, but I just never have time for it. Like, I'm way more likely to actually play the games if I just, you know, like have it on my Steam Deck and I can pop it out for a minute or something to play, right? So, as much as I did like streaming, I may stream a bit of Great Ace Attorney because I do like, I think that one is probably going to be really cool and I'm excited for it, but it's not going to be a lot if I do. It might be like one case, like just the first one. Because even the first case in Great Ace Attorney is really freaking long, so maybe I'll just do that as like a demo and then I'll play the rest of the game by myself. But yeah, I'm not going to play Investigations 2, and even when I do, I'm probably not going to stream it. So, yeah. Just be aware that this series that's been on hold for a year is now finally over and officially ended. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. If you ended up for some godforsaken reason watching through the playlist, you are very dedicated. I think it's got to be like 20 hours at this point at least. What are we on, like part 27? Each of them was at least an hour. It's like multiple days of content, so amazing commitment. And I hope you enjoyed all of my struggles throughout this entire process. Yeah, thank you.